Hello fellow makeup addicts and welcome to my channel. Today I'm really excited because we're going to talk about a brand that I have not tried too many products of. It's a drugstore brand called Flower Beauty, and you all know that like the owner is Drew Barrymore. She's so adorable, and so I thought we could give some of these products a try. There were my CVS had a brand new Flower Beauty display, so I was like highly inspired to get a few of these products and try them on my channel. So yeah, so let me show you what they all look like up close. Here is the new Flower Beauty display. It's got everything. I honestly did not realize they had this many products in the brand, and then it wraps around to include all the lip, brow collection. I have that color Peach Primrose, and I'm interested in these as well. Okay, here is our Flower Beauty loot. We are going to try this Shimmer and Strobe Highlighting Palette. This Pyramids, I'll talk about what that is in a moment. And powder blush, this is a new color. I have this color and I love this color so far. So I'm probably gonna collect all of them, but I wanted to see how this color looked first. And then we have, I just thought this was really, really cool, this priming whip. And we're gonna do a lip stain, a blendable eyeliner, and we are going to try a color corrector. So we have a lot to cover today, and yeah, let's get started. Like after I tried everything, like I kind of feel like, ooh, now I feel like I'm ready for Paris because I look flowery and I can like feel part of the, you know, the whole bouquet, flower bouquet, like cobblestone street, you know, like these bright pink romantic lips. And I don't know, this is just kind of where I thought we would go with this, and I think it's really cute. Yeah, so let's try all these things out. Okay, so the consistency actually, it feels like a little bit slippery, like maybe there's some like dimethicone in here, but I actually really like the finish. If you can see, it did cover that. What I really, really like right off the bat is that it says it's a peachy, but it actually isn't too peach. So what I notice it usually with color correctors, when they get too much of a color, basically what happens is that color can kind of mix with your concealer. So then it's like you put something peach on and then you put your concealer on and then it's like pink. It's like, okay, that didn't help. So I don't like it when a concealer or when a color corrector mixes with your concealer. So I'm really, really picky. That's why I really was curious to try this. So we'll see when we do the concealer if it goes in, but so far the color, this is the light, so far the color is really, really nice. Like it's not gonna be too, it's not gonna do that too much, change the color of my concealer. So I'm really liking that. So I usually will put like a little bit right on the inner corner, on the bone here, just because I get most of my darkness is inside the orbital socket here. So it's like I just go a little bit in here, and then if you can see, I have discoloration all on my lid. So when I cleaned up my brows, I left this open so that we could apply. And so far it blends really good. I prefer using my finger. I feel like with the brush, it doesn't really, okay, that's a little bit better. And it's a little bit more peachy that way. So I don't know, I think it just kind of like, I think you can apply it I feel like it melts better with skin contact. So whatever the waxes are that are in this formula, I feel like the heat of your skin melts it a little bit better and makes it easier application. So I actually really, so far, I really like this. My videos, but he just really is liking being here with me right now. The only thing is I wish I could do swatches on him. Can I do swatches on you? Please? Okay, so we're gonna try this Moussey primer. So basically, the reason why I wanted to try this is there was an Origins mousse primer that I always wanted to try, but it's very difficult to find. Some stores like Ulta carry Origins, but they don't carry that product. Even sometimes at the Origins counter at like Macy's or something like that, they don't always have that product. And I always wanted to try like a mousse primer because I don't know, it just sounds fun to play with. So let's give it a try. So let me read what it says. It says, packed with a blend of antioxidants to soothe and rejuvenate skin, this weightless primer leaves such a radiance, which is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that radiance. I'm looking for that different type of just texture, just to check it out. You know, you gotta like, you don't know until you try it out, right? Soft radiance to diffuse the look of fine lines and pores. So you just shake and apply, basically. Okay. So we're just going to go. Woo! Ooh. Okay, so it comes out like a little, yeah, it's very moussey. It smells, it has a very faint smell. Like if you don't like scents, it's not strong. But it smells nice. I would say it just smells like a very hint of floral, like a combination of a floral, but nothing heady. Like it's not heady at all. I'm just gonna add like a little bit more, and here we go. Okay, so basically it feels really nice. It almost feels like it made my skin like not tight, but it kind of actually does feel like it's kind of like, it does feel like it kind of made it like pull a little bit, but in like a good way, like not in a like, ooh, weird tight way. I also do notice the luminosity, if you can see, like when I turn, there is like definitely some luminosity there. I'm gonna use my airbrush foundation so that we can see the luminosity through it, because it's like a little bit more sheer and I don't have to rub my skin now. So let's give that a try. But so far it looks really pretty. Okay, so I feel like you can still see sort of like a luminous glow. I like it. I think it feels really nice. This, however, seems to be separating a little bit. If you can see, it's kind of like losing its strength. I feel like it's something that you've got to do and then conceal right away, and then I think it will be fine, because you always need to make sure that like you're not basing it off of, like, let's say you just put eye cream on and then you immediately put on a concealer product you're reviewing, or like you're checking out, you know, like a color corrector like this. If your eye cream has not set in for at least 25 minutes, then you're not going to get accurate results. So I have waited, so these results are going to be accurate because you have to do that. So I just did some very light bronzing. I didn't even contour yet. So we're gonna do Sweet Pea, and I love that it's like a flower for like, hello, flower beauty. It's just very feminine, very pretty. So I'm just gonna take like a little bit, and here we go. It's such a pretty color. I love how pigmented this blush is, because it's so like, it's so buildable. That's one of the reasons why I really like this formula. It's super buildable. You can do extremely sheer, or you can do like like, I don't know, on my skin, I think this is like a lot of beautiful flower gold color. And this one is called Pyramids Cheek Color. So it's a cheek color, and this is called Rose Glow. There's 2 shades, and the other one is like a little bit more peachy, and this is the rosy one. And I got it because I like dimensional looking cheek, and I wanted us to do that today. So we're gonna kind of make this be like the blush, but like a little bit higher up to blend in, because we're gonna do the highlighter next. I'm just gonna like get all of it because I kind of want to see what the whole blended color looks like. Let me grab it. There we go. Now there's a mirror. All right, so it's going to be very metallic, I know that. Okay, so it adds a lot of color, so this is going to be great for photos. I kind of feel like it's coming off a little bit dark, and I don't know if you can see, but it kind of, see in the center, it kind of, it's almost like underneath is a little bit darker than on top. So I'm gonna go over and just grab the lighter shades. It's a little powdery. It's extremely like metallic. Ooh, that's nice. Very glowy. You can see it a little bit better on camera like that than on my cheek. Okay, so here's the highlighter palette and the different colors. It comes with an applicator, but I just took it out because I didn't want to fall out. But it's basically the lighter of the 2. Champagne Shimmer. Yeah, that's what it's called. It doesn't talk about the ingredients at all. You kind of have to like lift up this sticker if you wanted to see the ingredients. However, I thought it was so interesting when I got this palette. I was just like, oh my gosh, like, is it a cream? Is it a powder? It doesn't say on the packaging at all, but if you notice, you see like swirls. So to me it was actually really like, I was very, very curious to see if it was like a cream highlighter or a powder highlighter. So, and how it felt. I don't know, it just looked like it would be really fun to play with. So let's try it. I'm gonna actually try it with the little blush or the little brush here. It's very, very, very powdery. Okay. Ooh, okay, so it's, wow, it works really good. Like, it's really highlightery. And I really, really like the brush. Like, I like how it's angled like that and you can kind of maneuver it. And, you know, see how I angled it? Well, I actually really like the brush. One thing I'm not crazy about is, look at how much. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. I don't know, but it seems like a lot of kickback, but it's very pretty. So I really like how it looks on the skin. I think it looks really, really nice. I'm not sure that I'm crazy about this one. I feel like it's super metallic-y, but like chunky. Like, I feel like it really highlights the texture on my skin. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually use this color on the lid. So let me do like a little soft cut crease. Sorry about my Muppet hair. Okay, so we're gonna do this little cutie pie right now. We're gonna do, so this is Liquid Kajal in the shade called Rust. I don't know, I just like thought, like, how often do you see like red eyeliner that's like blendable and stuff. I just thought it was a really unique shade. So Rest, it's blendable eyeliner, shadow and liner in one, silky formula. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's really is just like a fine point eyeliner. So let's give this a try. Wow, that color is so pretty. It's very pigmented. It really is true to color. It's total like Rust. It's not red. It's definitely very rusty. Okay, so can you see the color on camera? It actually makes my blue eyes kind of pop a little bit. I like it. It's giving kind of like a slightly metallic look, but we're gonna take a smudging brush and kind of smudge the top part in. So we're gonna keep this sharp and then just above it, just kind of like, just soften it up. Okay, so it's crumbling. Can you see that? It like crumbled. Ah! And now it's smudged. All right, I'm gonna have to fix that part of my foundation. So I'm not crazy about that. Let's try it again. Oh, it's crumbling again. Okay, so this is why we like trying things out, because we like to see how the formula works. Okay, so basically I actually really like how it's smudged out. If you can see, look at how blended that looks. Like it looks completely seamless and blended. I can't wait to try the blue color. So it blended out. I would just recommend that you, I would just recommend it. I like it, thumbs up, but maybe do your makeup first, your eye makeup first before you do the foundation. Okay, so can you see it? Like it does blend really good. If you want more color, you might have to just reapply at the edges again, just to get a little bit more definition, but it blends really well. Now we're gonna try this lip stain. I was just thinking the Rust and the red might look good together. Plus I thought like Valentine's Day is coming up, so I'm not gonna do a lip liner yet. I'm gonna check out the formula first and see what we need to do. But it's called Saucy. Okay, so it looks very gel-like. It has a lip gloss doe foot tip. Ooh. Look red. So I think this is absolutely gorgeous. It's not red, it's more like a hot pink. And oh, okay, maybe when you layer it. Oh, okay. I really like the finish. I think it's gorgeous. I used a brush to kind of like, since I'm not using a liner, to shape it better. And I feel like that worked a lot better for blending it in. I'm adding a red liner. And I feel like it helps the color better. I feel like this is so beautiful. I'm gonna do one more coat. Okay, that's with like full coverage. It's like, look how pretty it looks on, like it's so glossy. It's really, really pretty. So I think that it's like it's really, really pretty. I really like it. Okay, so my final thoughts. These, gorgeous. The priming whip, I really liked it. I thought it gave a really, really nice finish on the skin. It was super fun to apply. You could just like slather yourself in that stuff, spraying it. I think it's just like a nice, different, you know, variation to your routine, or like something you wanted to try. I really recommend this. Love this. She is my new best friend. I really like the color. I think it's beautiful. This was a miss for me only because I have so much texture on my skin and the formula is very, very thick. I think it looks really pretty, but like, I just feel like it just, when I like something that's metallic, I like it to be like a thinner formula or something that's gonna melt in my skin a little bit more with like butters. I just feel like this was too thick. But it's really pretty. For me, I actually really like this. I think it's cute that it has the different colors and that you can use them for eyeshadows. I think that pale gold actually shows up really cute. And the highlighter is just like really pretty and kind of like a pearlescent, not too metallic glow. I liked this. If you don't, you just have to realize that there's going to be some kickback, but if that doesn't bother you, that kind of stuff doesn't usually bother me. But so yeah, this is a hit for me. I feel like this is actually a really nice, cool product, but you have to understand the formula. Like even now it's still a little bit crumbling, just a tiny bit. I think that you have to work with this a couple of times in order to understand the formula, how it works on your skin, and how to smudge it out. You need a little bit of practice with this one, but it's actually really nice. I love the color and I love the way it blended out. This little number, she is really cute. You know what this reminds me of? That Milk Ink like gel lip stain. And the color looks very much like it. I feel like it's a red, but like, you know, like more of like a sheer red, but look at the gloss on the lip. It just adds just such beautiful, beautiful glow to your lips. It's like, woo, shining, kissable. I decided to add the gold like a little bit under my eye and it looks pretty. See how it just shows up? It's there. And the color corrector, I liked it. I thought my own little tip would just be don't keep it on there too long before you apply your concealer. Like do it and then like within a reasonable amount of time, you know, not an hour or anything, you know, then you can do your concealer. And I thought the color was great. I thought it didn't change the color of my concealer too much. And I really liked it. I'm going to use it again. In case I forgot, one more tip would be to apply this and smudge it, if you're going to smudge it, before you do your foundation. Otherwise, it might crumble. I think out of the whole lot, like these were my favorite. I really like their blushes and I thought this was really nice. Yeah. That's what I thought of this little Flower Beauty haul. I'm really looking forward to trying some of their other products. There was an eyeshadow, and actually all of their eyeshadows, the color stories are really, really pretty. There's like the purple one has some really, really interesting, intriguing colors that I thought were very unique. And they're skinny, the eyeshadow palette, so, and then they put like a lot of colors, so I'm gonna try that. I think, you know, next time when I try some more Flower Beauty stuff. But yeah, so thank you so much for joining me for this Flower Beauty haul. And yeah, I recommend just, you know, try some of them and check out your CVS. You might have a new Flower Beauty section. Thank you, bye.